Right, hello there everybody in YouTube land. You're aboard the 7270. We've just gone up to Grafham to fetch it back. Jason's got the 8250 on the front, and we made a bar up to go between us, and he's gonna take me home pulling me with this bar. So it's a lot safer with a bar than a strap. I'm less likely to smack him up the backside. We brought little Jack with us as well with a 3230, and he's picking up the power arrow I left here a while ago. So we just got to get ourselves turned round. The crop up here looks very well to be honest. I think that's one of the best bits I've got. Is he going to get round? Is he not? No, he's not. Come on. Come on. That wall's a bit of a pain. Got a gate post down here. Just got to miss that. I've got to watch the swing on the plough. Right, we're out. Right, yeah, we got a grumpy old day. We got nothing. Well, we ain't got a lot to do. Load of lorries, that's about it. So I thought we'd come and get the 7270 back. So I made a bar last night. So we had an old one that old George made, but it was a bit on the heavy side and too long. We made this one sort of 6'6" long. It is actually on the front on my weight. I've got a weight on the front of this tractor, and it's actually on there. But no, we thought we'd come and fetch the old girl home. And Leighton, you'll be happy to know we just pumped the tyre up on the Lexan 460. And we'll pick her up on Monday, fetch her home. I've got room at home now. We've got rid of some the straw out the Dutch barn, so we've got room to pop them in the barns at home. But no, so we thought we'd come up here and get it. It's a snowy old day, it's Friday, and we had some snow in the night. I think it's meant to be starting to rain this afternoon, but thing being is, like, you know, it's cold enough to chop your ears off, to be honest, but I can't see how it can rain, but I reckon it's going to. Yeah, so we thought we'd do something constructive with the day, so that's what we're at, fetching this old girl back. And the Bulker and Arctic, that's over, what's the bloody name of the little people? Newton Trailers, Junction 13, that's over there having a new sheet fitted on the trailer. It's got the electric rollover sheet, and the electronics that power it ain't great, so I've sent it over there to have a new sheet fitted and a new electrical box. Basically, you shut the sheet by blipping a little key fob in the cab. So we're at getting that done. Yeah, getting that done. We should be picking that up later on today, but we shall see. But the I've got a plough on the back of this tractor as well, 6 thorough Cavernland, so everything's working. She's ticking over. I've got her ticking over. I've got the heater on. I'm in my shirt sleeves, but everything's working. She just won't go along. They assure me as long as she's out of gear in neutral and keep the engine running, it'll be fine to tow it home. Just hope my old boy don't get too excited in front of us. I think he's going fast enough now. It's a bit strange for me because obviously I haven't got a brake. He'll slow me down on his brakes. I have got brakes, but I only really need to touch him in extreme situations. Oh, we get a little bit covered in crap. I don't know. Oh, sorry. No, you're right. Go on. I'm looking for windscreen wipers. Oh, I hope there's some water in these washers. Is there any water in them? Don't seem to be. We've got no waters, yeah. Oh, it's that one, isn't it? Ah, that's the one. There's our water. Yes. Bloody thing's going to need washing the time we get it home. Yeah, no, we've been busy, boys. We've been in the workshop. We got a little one. Oh, is it? It's a 61. It's a 6110. My little Fergie. We got the head off of that. Checking the head gasket. I'm going to send the head off and have it planed and tested for crack tested and everything. Send the injectors off and get them set up. And get an engine rebuild kit for it because she's her compression's low. The piston liners do actually look pretty good, but I don't know, she's pressurising her water system and low compression, so I just think I'll just put an engine overhaul kit in it. I'm going to have the clutch out, put a new clutch plate in it. It'd be silly not to while we got it apart. So we got her in the corner of the workshop. So we cleaned all the workshop out, and so we could stick her in the corner and work on her. So we're working on that one at the minute. Another little project we got going. Got my ears have started to warm up. That's nice. Oh, Jack's the tractor, I forgot. We blanked his heater off in the summer. I was actually having a ride up here in a fridge freezer, so bless his heart, he's sitting in there with his jacket on, his hat on and his gloves on, so I'm glad to get my poor old ear, because my ears are 55 years old, you see, and the blood don't go round quite as quick as it used to, so I do tend to get cold bits. I got my thermal socks on and my rigger boots, so that'll help keep my feet a bit warmer. But has got a good heater in this tractor. No. But no, I'm afraid I've been a bit thin on the ground just lately. We've been doing an MOT on PN05, and it did fail, and what it failed on I wasn't overly pleased, because my people who do my pre-MOT checks missed it. The 6 yearly, because you have to have your tacho reset every 6 years and calibrated, reset and calibrated every 6 years and checked every 2 years. Well, I had it checked, I sent it off to have it checked for the 2 yearly calibration because that was due, but they didn't notice that the sticker you got on your doorpost for the 6 year calibration was illegible. You couldn't read the date on it, so they bloody failed it because they couldn't read the date on it. I showed them the certificate for the 6 yearly check and it weren't due for another 4 years. but they said if you can't read it on the doorpost, sorry, it's failing. So they failed it for that. And when I left the yard, I honked the horn at the wife as I left, so I knew it worked. But when I got the other end, do you think that bloody horn would work? Bloody thing weren't working. So they failed it for the horn, they failed it for this sticker not right, and they failed it because my mist mats were not covering the wall of my tyre. They were covering the tread of my tyre, but they were about 10 mil short of covering the wall of the tyre. So they failed it on that as well. So I got failure, so I had to go back on Wednesday and get that lifted. So that's what I was doing Wednesday. So that's all done now for another year. Nothing serious, just silly little things. Might just help him a little bit stopping here. Yeah, just stupid little things, but there you go. They've got to be right. These lorries have got to be right. They're too bloody dangerous to muck them about. Yeah, I made that bar. I don't know whether you can see it, but I made the bar, and yeah, it just hooks. I made it so I just hook it on the hooks of the hydraulic arms of the tractor, so that will be useful hopefully in the future. It'll be good for moving dead lorries about and stuff like that if we're pulling them up the road and stuff. So yeah, mind you, you can't pull a dead lorry unless you pull a half shaft out of it, as you bugger the gearbox up. But no, we were over at Graff, and they're back at Stoneleigh near the top of Graff and Water, so she's been in the shed there, so that's where we've been keeping her. It was a lock-up shed, but you're right. Yeah, it's a lock-up shed, but that's where the combine is as well. We're heading on the old B645. What was the old A40? The old B40. Was it A45 or B45? And they downrated it to the B645. So that's where we are, headed for Little Staunton. Great Staunton we're heading for. We're taking her home. That'll be a couple of weeks yet, but then we'll dig into her and get a gearbox out then. I've been looking at the job, and you've got to take the cab off. So got to lift the cab off, and then you can get the gearbox, it would seem. Oh, old Jackie's up our bum. I'm going to have a shave tonight. I'm getting a bit scruffy. Yeah, I'm getting a bit scruffy, so I'm going to have a bit of a shave tonight, weekend and all that. The wife won't let me snuggle up if I've got too many bristles. She does like my smooth baby's bum. I'm a wet shaver. I like to use a razor and just a bit of soap, just soap up with a bit of soap. I like Imperial leather myself, got a nice smell to it. Chuck a bit of that around the old face, and then get the razor out and have the old fluff off. And afterwards, I'll tell you, it's a 55-year-old face, and it's like a baby's bottom when I've actually had a shave. Not a pimple or a spot anywhere. I look quite cuddly after I've had a shave. The wife don't like beards. She's told me that if I ever grow a beard, she won't let me near her, so I don't want to grow a beard anyway. I'd look too much like a mountain man or something. Well, we've got some road calming coming up here, so I've got to stay nice and snug behind Jason, or else I'm going to hit the curb. That's it. Oh, here we go, round that bit. That's the one. Somebody's named that pub A little pub. It's in Great Staunton. And somebody's named the pub the Snooty Tavern. I don't know why they'd do such a thing. You know, I don't know whether I want to go in a pub called the Snooty Tavern. I don't know. There you go. That might have been a home goal in my view. Round the corner we go. Ooh. There's a strange feeling being towed with a bar. It's a strange feeling looking at this tractor. I ain't seen it for about 4 months. I forgot I had it in the shed. We'll get her home, take off the plough and push in the shed out of the way, because I reckon we've got some more horrible weather coming. It's rained for us here in Bedfordshire, they reckon. I know Bodmin's, they got snowed in, haven't they? I don't know how Jamie's getting on, because he's not far from there. He's only about 20 miles from Bodmin. He's got a little website going. What is it? Oh, Tractors and Plant, I believe it's called. Yeah, I believe it's called Tractors and Plant Filming. Something of that nature. Oh, I don't think he's going to get answered. Oh. Can't answer that. But no, yeah, he's got. I think he's very in his infancy at the minute. He's only got 4 or 5 bits of film up, but he's brought himself a 185/65. Yeah, I think it's Tractors and Plant filming, something like that. Filming tractors and plants, something of that nature.